Anything you guys, please?
Rob, I don't know even the way you collect the thoughts after that. Must feel like a kick in the teeth.
Yeah, it does. I didn't really know what to say to the lads afterwards. What I did say, I'm proud of them. Not to let that one moment then affect us too much. I've got to try and look at the bigger picture. They did exactly what we asked of them, gave everything, and football is about entertainment. It was an entertaining game. I know my job is to try and get points as well, and we've just come up short tonight.
What you can say to them is, if you play like that every game, you're going to get wins because you're inches away from getting a great result.
Yeah, I think every game's different, though, Jay, as well, isn't it? So I think, we dipped our level a little bit on Saturday, but apart from that, our performances have been, they have been good. And you're playing against a top team like that, you know you have to give that, you have to up it, and you have to give even more because they're going to test us even more. They're going to ask more questions, and they did that. But I think we made it a really uncomfortable night for them. They want a game of order and control, and we tried to make it chaotic. We tried to be really aggressive and brave, and then we showed really good quality as well when we had the ball in the moments that we had it. So yeah, you're right. I think we can take some positivity from it, and we have to. But we know we need to get points as well, and you're right. Performances are the things that will get us those.
Rob, can you give us an idea of what has been going on behind the scenes with the Ross Park thing? He looked to play, he was adrift before he came here, but tonight he looked really, really good.
He's been like that from day one. He's come into the group with real humility, brilliant professionalism. I think he's hungry to show people, and Ross, I can't speak highly enough of him. He's allowed us to change. Football in the end is about players and the quality of your players, and we can obviously as coaches try and get the most out of them, try and build belief, confidence, organisation, and try and improve individuals. That's our job, of course. But quality, he's just got that, and he's allowed us. He's allowed us to evolve and change.
The crowd reacted quite angrily towards the end. Were you annoyed at the stoppage time, or was it just one of those things for you?
I was annoyed, but I wasn't surprised. They're always going to be able to see that phase of the set play out, and the second phase. We've got to make sure we deal with it. And I spoke to Thomas Frank about Arsenal the other day, and he was obviously disappointed they lost to a late goal the other day as well, not long ago against them. And he said, look, in the end, it's like world-class quality from Saka and Havertz, and tonight the cross is on the money. It's going to be Declan Rice, a top player, heading it in, and it's decided by top players. We know we can be better, but we gave it our best and we pushed them.
Well, you said before the game you didn't want to make Arsenal angry, but I guess by going in front you did. Push them all away.
Yeah, we did. I thought we showed a lot of character and bravery to come back twice and then to get in the lead. Do you know what? I was talking to the subs when the third goal went in, and I haven't actually had time to look at the third goal yet, so I haven't even seen it, their equaliser. That clearly changed. It gives them a fresh impetus, and then it's a little bit more difficult to continue to press and be aggressive. We tried. They probably started taking a little bit more control the last 15 minutes or so, which they're going to do. We'd hope we'd done enough to see it out, but it wasn't to be. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, we gave away another gift. We did. I think the timing then to equalise not too long later then was really important. Brilliant goal. So, look, I always say it's the goals that we concede. There's always 3 or 4 things, but yeah, there were a couple of glaring errors there. But again, we didn't allow it to fester or knock us. We dusted ourselves down, stuck our chests out, and then went again and go and score the next one. And that's the mentality that I want in this group. They show it all the time. The spirit, the fight. They get a setback, they keep going. And we got a few setbacks tonight, and we kept going. Ultimately, they delivered the final blow, but we'll pick ourselves up and we'll be ready to go again on Sunday. Yeah, really pleased for Eli. Alfie's delivery is always on the money. I think, we'll have he's got a lot of assists, and there's a lot of quality in those situations. We work hard on them. We value them. We have to. We know against teams like this, we're not going to get loads of opportunities to get the ball into dangerous areas. So when we do get set pieces, we work hard on them. And there won't be many nights where they concede 2 from corners, because they're really well organised themselves and they're big and aggressive. So it's credit to the players. A lot. We looked a threat. Talked about before the game, scoring goals and being more of a threat. And our actual goals for, if you look at teams that normally are in and around it, goals for it's not too bad. It's in line with the number of other teams. So it's not an area that we're always wanting to try and do better and score more. But it's creating chances, as you know, has not been our sort of weakest bit. We need to make sure we keep it at the other end, and that was what cost us in the end tonight. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them so disappointed or flat. They were hurt by it. We all were, but all I can say again to them is that they gave everything. They're proud. They made the supporters proud. The fans are all staying at the end and standing up and clapping, and we know we've done our job when they're doing that. I always say that. And the difference tonight between a 3-3 and a 4-3 was obviously, it was just those few seconds. So if we can learn from it, but almost eliminate it from how I feel about the game, then I'm really, really proud of the players.
Rob, just on that, obviously it was a really sort of emotional night, and the stadium was rocking at one point. The players have just left, absolutely, there's nothing left in the tank. It was a pretty big game on Sunday as well. How can you get them back up for that?
We have to. The option is we have to, because if we don't, then Man City can punish you, can't they? So if we don't re-energise, refocus and get ourselves back on it, we're going to be struggling. And the players will know that. Do you know what? This group is strong. They'll come bouncing in tomorrow. They will, and I'll make sure of that as well. I'll go bouncing in tomorrow, and again, we'll learn from it the areas that we know we can improve in and be better. But there's a lot there, and we've shown a lot of people there that we're a decent team. We're not to just be laughed at, or what they're doing here. It's like we're fighting, and we're going to have to do that on Sunday. We know it against arguably an even better team. Thank you.